Guys, today I have for you something really spicy. Ravenous barbecue chicken setup that can be used in 3 different ways. I will show you 3 build variants to fit every goddamn playstyle in Division 2 game, and if you love insanity, you know that you are at the right spot. This build will provide you with ridiculous amount of bonus armor. You can get it at any given point, at any given time by switching your shoulders, and that's pretty goddamn hilarious. Those explosions can deal some nasty damage, and actually Ravenous is extremely handy against robotics like mini tanks, dogs. Absolutely beast. Uncle Butcher in the building as usual, covering Division 2 basically daily. If you're new here, hit the like, smash the top, or leave a hateful comment. It really depends on your preference, but guys, don't take example of me. My aim is terrible. You can definitely make your shots much better, but this is the core gameplay. We're gonna switch between Alpha Mass to Ravenous, and from Ravenous to Deflector Shield. Why Deflector Shield? Because we are using Bulwark Gear Set, and Bulwark Gear Set will give us ridiculous amount of armor regen, but to gain that armor regen we need Shield. When we will receive damage on our shield, then we're gonna heal ourselves and the shield itself with Bulwark Gear Set. And so I combined DPS aka Deflector Shield with Bulwark Gear Set, and once you got the DPS, simply take it off and use your Ravenous and stack it. Explosions will give you nice damage buff and you will gain bonus armor. Meanwhile, armor regen from Bulwark Gear Set is instantly healing you, so it's insane. But before we continue, quick from the sponsor, Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team of consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself, but now with my promo code RBDIV you will have 15% discount on absolutely all services. But now let's get back to this setup, and like I said, it's pretty goddamn OP. And I forgot to mention one more really important thing. We have tons of protection from elite, although I think on legendary difficulty protection from elites is not that really important. For heroic control points, the different story. Honestly, I think you can really take it off and use maybe crit damage or crit chance mass to be more effective with FAMAS. But there is not enough elites, especially at the zoo stronghold. Yeah, you will fight here and there some elite enemies, but not much. Most of the time you will fight purple or red mobs, and that's a bummer because this build is made to destroy elite enemies and to survive all the shenanigans Division 2 game can provide to us. Nevertheless, let's dive into this one, and I will show you 3 ways how to modify this setup to fit your playstyle, or from one build 3 ways how to play. Specialization will be the same, so we're gonna stick with survival specialization to gain extra protection from elites, medkit that gonna heal us and our teammates, fire grenades for crowd controller reasons, which you can actually switch on the fly with concussion grenades. On Xbox there is basically one button press and you can switch grenades really easily on the fly by tapping one button. I think on PC it's the same, maybe by scrolling the mouse or one keyboard press. So this is really nice life quality improvement in the game. And like I said, this build is made to destroy elites, and only thing where you can counter tons of elites right now in the game is control points, for level 4 control points, elite resource convoys, and countdown. Even incursion, our new incursion will throw at you not that much elites. Most of the time, yes, I think protection from elite mods are not that usable in this game, but if you want to face stun those toughest enemies like hunters, rogue agents, chungas, then in those cases protection from elites is extremely handy. And the Ravenous itself is really good against robotics, which by itself is pain in the ass and balls during your legendary runs. Dogs which will throw grenades, mini tanks the same shit, and so on. Healing stations, those explosions will take out those robotics extremely quickly, and you're gonna gain tons of bonus armor. And that's the reason why I'm using Intimidate. When I will have bonus armor, I will have weapon damage as well, and Intimidate actually in this setup works extremely well because we can gain bonus armor non-stop. We don't need medkit from System Corruption, we don't need bonus armor from Adrenaline Rush Bloodsucker, so we have to make couple shots with our Ravenous and boom, Intimidate is on. But there are different talents you can utilize in this setup as well. For example, if you don't want to use Ravenous maybe that often, and you want to run around with your shield more, then go for Vanguard talent. Perfect Vanguard, Gilligard Vanguard talent. Mask, but not Bellstone Armory, excuse me, Bulwark Mask with armor, regen, and protection from elites. For chest piece, I'm using Golan with perfect Intimidate. To get this one, you have to kill all the hunters from New York Warlord DLC. If you are not a new player, most likely you have this chest piece. It's extremely good, and you can buy it at Kessim and those vendor reset when you have unlocked it. So yes, but if you want to use more shield, go for Vanguard talent. Vanguard talent will give you immune shield and will give bonus armor to your teammates. So not only medkit gonna heal your teammates, but also you will gain bonus armor to your teammates, so you will be like semi-medic. Extremely dope setup, and Immortal Shield can save your ass sometimes because you're gonna block all incoming damage. Sometimes enemies can hit your head, but not with Vanguard talent. One more option how to use if you want constant DPS, I would recommend you to use Companion. Perfect Companion or normal Companion from Bellstone Armory gear piece, because you can proc a Companion with Seeker Mandermine from Survivalist Specialization or Fixed Drone maybe, so you can have extra healing and you have constant DPS output. You don't need any bonus armor whatsoever to proc Intimidate. In this case, Intimidate will give you more DPS eventually, of course, but you don't need to proc anything. So it's 3 ways how to use this build: Companion, Vanguard, or use Intimidate like I'm using. For the skills: Assault Turret, Deflector Shield, Ninja Bike Backpack, Bulwark Knee Pads, Bulwark gloves with armor, regen, and protection from elites everywhere, and improvised holster to use protection from elites. Bye!